And we're back, everybody, with lovely Anno. All right, here we go. Oh, I so love this game. You guys have no idea. We're going to play as Marcia. We're not going to play co-op. We're going to say set sail, and let's go and do this. Oh, I need to switch over on this while that's loading. Go back to the channel. And I also need to get the YouTube thingy up as well. So I'm going to do that real quick while we are waiting. Well, okay, we're done waiting, but it's completely besides the point. I'll pop this out so I can see the chat. Close that up. And here we go. Set sail.
After the rise comes the fall. Exile. Not my first choice. But neither was my husband. Maybe it's time I left her behind. The girl who never got to choose. My name is Marcia Titania, and I am an imposter. In the 40th year of Pax, I was summoned to Latium, province of long shadows, to marry Titanius, a man thrice my age. Arguing with father proved rather pointless. After all, marriage is what daughters are for.
Look at that boat! Oh, I'd want one of those even today. That looks so cool.
From the land of pyramids, Marcia Tasha, bride of our glorious governor!
Who is this
Stand
dude?
at the edge of history, witnessing the...
It's like the only time you ever see
Shall
him.
we?
Here comes the bride. Titanius is a lucky man.
But not a healthy man, Lucius. Please, it's madness to proceed without him.
Without whom?
Oh, dear girl. Your groom has been taken ill. But really, the omens. You must wed today. Your emperor insists. Hear the oath of my absent friend Titanius. Ubi tu Gaia ego Gaius. May this union bless the ground on which we build. It is done. These are your husband's estates. This is where I leave you.
But... Imperator, why?
Felicita, Marcia! The slave will explain!
Welcome to Juliana, mistress. The governor asked me to take care of things until he is well enough to return.
Oh, you must be the slave. Can you tell me what's going on? I mean, I really don't understand. Where is the governor?
He is ill. A fever has consumed his strength. I fear it may take some time for him to recover.
But I really wouldn't have minded waiting. To marry someone who isn't even there, I'm not sure I am married.
Your father's and your husband's signature is on the marriage contract, and the Pontifex Maximus presided over the ritual. Your marriage is perfectly legal, and you are not without means. Titanius was granted a large sum to build the city of Juliana.
That's all very nice, but I don't understand the rush. Why did it have to be today? Why not wait?
Emperor Lucius is keen on prophecy. I believe he deemed today essential for the future of the city of Juliana. And for the health of your husband.
He never mentioned any of that to me. I wish he'd explained more.
Emperors rarely explain themselves. I understand you are distressed, but Juliana awaits. Perhaps you could help me make a few minor arrangements?
I suppose so.
Some of the iconic sounds from it. Oh, gosh, I just love it. All right, yeah. We're losing money. Come on. Get off my screen. All right.
Timber is vital to the continued growth of our city.
First thing I have to say, pause while being able to build is a beautiful thing. And if you're not aware, we were not able to do this in 1800. So I am so glad they brought this back. All right, let's just pop that. Yeah, we'll do it like that. And then we're going to pop, we'll go to there. And then I want, this looks to be the middle. We're just going to pop this all the way back up to there. We got plenty of money, so let's just go wild, man. Let's go wild. All right, we need, first things first. I'm not real thrilled on the UI. I won't lie. The UI kind of sort of bothers me. You know, I'm going to put these over here. 85, 94. Let's do there, and then let's pop you up over here. I want 2 of these. Okay, let's get some roads going. Are you seriously going to be off by... fine, whatever. There and put you there. Okay, so there's that. And then let me see here. What do we got going on? All right, very reminiscent of 1800 in the fact that we have a bunch of ruins we have to remove. Let's start out here. Yeah, this seems like a good idea. I'm going to start with these. Some of the building stuff hasn't changed too much, but some of it really has. For example, you won't have as many, like, if you remember your first build level was peasants in the first one. In 1800, I shouldn't say the first one because the first one was 1404. So let's get their fish and their porridge going. Sardines and porridge. So sardines.
We can attract local freedmen by building housing, Ere.
Shut up, Ben. So if we do sardines,
they'll soon be trickling into this backwater, Ere, should you provide them nourishment.
Will give us 1 coin and 1 population.
Can't have people going hungry.
Porridge will give us +2 population. Now you can choose if you only want to do 1 of these. You don't have to satisfy every single need. I like to do both though, so we're gonna do both. All right, let's get our sardines going right here. Perfect. And then we need some porridge. Porridge. Where do we want to do some of our farming? Oh. Why are you saying... Oh, because you don't have roads in between. All right. We'll fix the road sitch. There we go. They're happy now. Maybe I'll extend the farming over to here. I did this completely different in my playthrough from yesterday. So I'm just trying to be a little bit more thoughtful as to how I do it this time. And I'm thinking here because we have this really high mountain slot here, which later is good for aqueducts, because your aqueducts have to be running high. So maybe putting our farmland out here would be a really good idea. I originally put my my villa here. So let's just I might have to move that forester. We'll just do that. And my forester...
You want some skewer meat? It's fresh.
Can I... If I bounce you back a little bit... that should work, and it shouldn't impede on my other one too much. So you're at 83 of 80, and you're still at 117 of 80. Perfect. Beautiful. We want 100%. Alright, so we're going to start our oat farm right here. Ew. There we go. So that'll give us our oats. And then what we want is our porridge stand. And I think we have our market and our tavern. Our tavern's going to probably go right in the center. We can move our tavern down a wee bit, or we can put it up at the top. So I think I want to put this here. I don't have access to a warehouse. This is really good because the porridge stand, you have to start reading these things. It just gives us population +2. I'll put it, we'll put it over here for now. We'll move this later. Nothing is like permanent in Anno. Well, especially while you're trying to build up everything you need. We need a warehouse down, I think. Oh. No, I think this can get it. Yeah, all right, good. Perfect. Didn't want to waste. The other thing now is warehouses now actually have to have staff. So, no more free warehouses.
It's beyond us.
And we're going to go... Okay, so Elibertus passes you, straining under a heavy load of timber. He carries the hopeful air of one who has recently celebrated his manumission or freedom from slavery. Despite his burden, he stops and hails you as his governor. How do you respond to him? So here's a free fun fact tip for you about Roman culture, just so you know. Well, yes, they did have many, many, many slaves. There were also a lot of slaves who did not want manumission because they were guaranteed a job, they had a house, they had some basic liberties, but of course they weren't like your basic laborers. They were like, more like your accountants. They kept the ledgers, they ran households, they did things like that. So more like service personnel, really. And they would stay as slaves. But I digress. We're going to go ahead and buy his supply.
Your freedmen won't forget.
Great. Lovely to hear that. I mean, we have the spare money, so we might as well. And now we have some extra timber, which is also excellent.
Can't
Really
make something out of nothing, Gov.
What is that?
Something for your consideration, Eri.
Yeah. All right. So let's see. What do we need in order to unlock this? We need 20 liberty. All right. So we'll get that going, and they will have access to. Wait, did I not build my? Oh yeah, I did. It's right here. You don't have access to, so we do need another warehouse. I'm gonna plop it down here. That way, we'll move this again. Everything.
If you could look after this, Eri.
Yeah, I know. Okay, go away, Ben. Now the next. Oh, we don't have a ship. Never mind. We don't have a ship. Now let's just speed this up a little bit. Oh, we're waiting for stuffs to get done.
If you feed the people well, they will be devoted to you. You are wise, mistress.
Well,
I don't
thank
feel
you.
particularly wise. I mean, I married someone I've never met. still haven't met.
Ah, but you might chance upon him today. You are invited to dine at the Imperial Villa.
Really? So that's where he's staying.
He is confined to the sick wing, I believe. The pleasure barge will come for you shortly.
I see. I best get ready then.
I think we'll just take ourselves.
Slaves are fed on less, Ere. I dare say these people should now be content.
I personally am not a sardine person, so yeah.
Clearing smaller ruins only requires some of your workforce.
So let's get rid of that. So I'm going to want to build out this way. There we go. Now we can build our market and our tavern. That one. And this one. Yeah, let's get rid of all the ones that we can while we can. We'll unlock this at the same time.
Any city has need of public spaces, the patronage of which could add greatly to your popularity.
So we're going to give them a market.
Public buildings. That'll be markets and taverns. My brother's favorite hangouts.
We have made a discovery under the debris of Ambrosia.
Oh, very nice. What did we get? Oh, nice.
I should provide clothes to the liberty, mistress, so as not to see anything that offends the eye.
Yes, that is also a good idea.
My sister Secunda would totally sneer at their simple clothes. But guess what? Not everyone wears silk.
So we have tunics and pileus.
Pulling down the ruins of old Ambrosia? History must make way for history.
So tunics will give us 2 coins. And
Goodbye, Ambrosia. Hello, Juliana.
will give us a little bit of happiness and a little bit
The
more
workers
coins.
have salvaged something from under that ruin.
What did we get?
Most of old Ambrosia is below ground now. It's weird. An entire city just disappeared.
Carbonized bread. Who knows whose hands shaped this elegant loaf? A nimble-handed servant making fresh sourdough loaves for Ambrosia's richest families, or a proud baker of the Collegium working fast to feed an entire city. 'Tis but sharpful now.
This may be of interest.
Yeah, clothes. And then who are you?
Ambrosia was huge. Here one moment, gone the next.
Actually, Ere, the eruption lasted several days, and in the weeks that followed, the air was fraught with dust as far west as the Pillars of Hercules. It is often said that hubris, the dissolute and vulgar practices of Ambrosia and its inhabitants, incurred the wrath of the gods. But I think Vulcan, whose spirit resides inside both Occasus and other portals to the underworld, has little control over what and why he issues forth.
I love the reference to Vesuvius here. I really do. And of course, when Vesuvius blew, it took out so many cities, Pompeii, Herculaneum, etc. No, I'm not a Roman buff. No, not at all. Not me. Nope. Let's see here.
The workers have salvaged something from under that ruin.
Oh, we got some emaciated survivors. All right, let's take care of this one as
By
well.
Pluto, Ere. They must have been mured beneath the ruins for generations, living on run water and rat offal.
And this is where we say...
Well done, mistress.
Gross.
There was always a certain gloom hanging over the debris.
We haven't even gotten into the diagonal places yet. That is going to be so cool. All right, so we're going to move this guy right over to here. And then I want to put a warehouse. I think we're going to put it right... Yeah, here is good. That way they have access to it. We got plenty of stuffies here, so let's go ahead and put some more housing in place. And then we're going to work on... Oh, Yeah. On them having some clothing. I don't know if I necessarily want to close that one off. We shall see. All right, clothing. Next. We need a hemp farm. So we said we wanted this to be sort of our farming area. That's 3. Come on. There we go. Perfect. And then we need yet another warehouse here because, no, not a house. We need a warehouse. I'm going to put it up here. There we go. All right, so we still have 44 workers, and once that gets going, we're going to want to put a tunic seller right here. Yes, Ben, what do you want now?
This may be worth your attention.
Yeah, I know. Thank you. I'm well aware. That's why I chose to do things the way I did them. I don't think I can manipulate this to fit in here, because that would be really quite handy. No, it's too big. Alright. Ease with ease. Alright, so they gotta wait for the hemp. In the meantime, we need some sheeps. Some sheepies. We'll put our little hat place. It's not going to reach everybody. We have the tavern here, which doesn't reach everybody. If we move it a little bit more centrally, okay, here we get everybody. So that means we can put our little hat people right there. Actually, let's move it. No, let's keep it right there. And then we'll put a road in between here and here. We can decorate this later in the center. I've learned that you don't want to, like, we used to pack things in 1800, but you don't necessarily want to do that because your prestige, etc., relies on your decorations and all that fun stuff. Let's see. Yeah, we're supposed to go do that, which I'm not super duper worried right about now.
Cook 'em sardines, dripping with oil, picking me teeth with the bones.
Are sardines really that big that you can pick your teeth with the bones? I hadn't really thought about it, to be honest. Alright, let's speed this up. Alright, we've started producing our first clothing. Yes.
This sardine and I, we're both very small fish.
They tell the corniest jokes. But what do you expect from, you know, an Anno series? You gotta have corny jokes. Corny jokes are all the rage.
Used to live in an insula. One night, I wakes up in the rubble.
Yeah, so those are one.
Never again.
This is 30, and that's 1. So we've got extra sheep. So we can spare 1. Oh, look at that. They're getting fashionable. Are there any more ruins? Oh, yep.
The workers have salvaged something from under that ruin.
We don't have room because we are full on wood. Well. Fine, be that way. Hey, we're finally in the positive. Woot! That's probably going to be your biggest struggle, is making sure you stay in the positive. Although 1800 was really brutal about staying in the positive. I really haven't had too much of an issue with it. I played sandbox mode and the scenario, the campaign, and honestly, never really had an issue with monies. And these guys
Even if
are
I only
really
buys
good
a carrot at the market, I'm buying it for me.
about
All our hopes rest on this shining pillar of civilization.
let's just go ahead and do these as well. No, we'll do these. Do this block as well. There we go. We have new options available to us. All right.
So you are this Marcia girl? I thought you'd be prettier.
What? Do I know you?
No. I just thought I'd take a look at you. But you're nothing special, are you? Just here for your share of the glory.
What glory? Who are you, anyway?
Diana Augusta, Julia's daughter. The Emperor is my father. Not that you'd care.
I don't know what I've done to offend you.
Of course you don't, Missy. Here's the timber Ben Balian asked me for. I've no more business with you.
Do not take it personally, Ere. Diana Augusta is an unruly and troubled child. I apologize for her behavior.
Wish I knew what was up with Diana. She seems to be free to do as she pleases, but all she does is float around and insult people.
Now, one of the things I will say about the campaign mode when you're running it, don't be in a rush to just sort of fly through it. I did that. It's not a real long running campaign, not like 1800. 1800 was days worth of gaming to get through it. Take your time, enjoy it, build up what you want to build up, and don't...
Fancy me in a tunic? I mean, who'd fancy
And
me
don't feel
with
like you
that?
have to rush it, because you really don't. We're going to unlock this. So, our plebeians would like to have a bread and garum. And we've got new stuff, which is our villa and our officium. But the first thing we need to do is we need to get some clay going. We're going to need charcoal, so let's just pop down over here. You want to keep some of these buildings very far away from your people because it will affect their happiness. Also, it can do really bad stuff. Alright, so there's that. Now for clay. I don't have rivers there, but I do have rivers over here. I think we'll use that one. So yeah, you don't have clay pits anymore. You have clay nodes in the rivers, which makes way more sense. I'm really happy they did that. I don't want to be in his little bubble here. Let's see if we get... Really? You're only going to let me build right there? You won't let me... Put that there. Of course, we're going to need another warehouse right here. Now, the clay produces at 30, so we need 2 tilers, which is good because the charcoal is also 30. Put these right here. Alrighty, look at that. We are just moving right along. So we'll start getting our stock of tile going. And then I think we're going to do some more upgrading. To offset all of that money we just spent. And let's get some more housing going. I think I want to move... I don't want to move down. think we'll start going up this way. Da. And this is really, you made this like really funky looking road. Prefer that. Looks better. I love the fact that you could just remove sections of road now. That is so nice. And sure, you can still do the window and everything like you used to be able to do, but that's just really nice. Alright. Should we go do dinner with the Emperor? Because we gotta wait for clay to come in because all of this is gonna require clay. Well, our wheat field, oh yeah, they all require the tiles. So, our garum is gonna require it. And hopefully it'll get our thing to bounce up a little bit. Alright, let's go do dinner. Yes, let's board the Imperial Barge.
Hello, Marcia. How lovely to see you.
Empress Julia, I should have liked to have brought a gift, but I couldn't decide on anything.
But that is nonsense. Nonsense, dear girl. You have your hands full. We want nothing but your company.
I hope life in the Bay agrees with you.
I think it does. Juliana's all right. Can't say I missed the summer floods.
All right, she says. You'll see. One day all will bow to the glory of Juliana and its empress.
If you say so, Imperator.
Oh, don't worry about it now, dear. You will have help.
Julia will succeed me as Rome's first empress regnant. It is decided.
I fear the Senate may still press you to adopt, my love. Anyone of their number, any man, even Calidus.
Lowborn Calidus? Never! To Pluto with them! Shadows of men. Be glad your father did not marry you to a fool.
Your plate is full. The Emperor and Empress are watching you with polite interest. You could just eat, or is now the time to talk?
Why, thank you, Marcia. Latium is a lovely place, far away from all the gossip. If only the Legatus Calidus would desist in sending us his demands. This place would feel like the holiday paradise it once was.
Tja, that arrogant little camp follower. He will never be emperor. Never.
One sec. All right, let's ask
Good
our
old
father.
Decimus. Ha! Had a bite to him like the Crocs. The Delta was the place to be back then.
You knew each other before?
Oh, yes. Yes. See, it's not as if just anybody's daughter gets to marry a governor.
Let's find out about the ruins on Juliana.
The ruins
really
are the
should be asking about my
remains of
husband.
old Ambrosia. Never a place more alive. Temples, spas, ocelli swaying in the breeze.
Ah, what I would give to sit in the shadow of the lime trees again, admiring the frescoes at your father's house.
What happened?
Old Augustus erupted and swallowed it up in ash. Then some old crow starts talking about a curse and everyone believes it. But they'll be back. Juliana's consecrated ground now.
All right, well, let's finally ask about our husband.
Poor Titanius. He is in no state to join us for dinner. But he will rejoice to hear you asked after him.
Oh, I see. Perhaps I could stop by the sick wing and say hello.
Not now. The pox, you see. The marks on his face. He doesn't want you to see him like this. I'm sure you understand.
All right.
Time flies, doesn't it? There's one more thing we've got to show you.
Oh, good. You remembered.
I've decided it is past time you had your very own ship. You are, after all, the governor's wife.
Yay!
When I see the ruins on your island, I recall the streets I wandered in my youth.
What could you possibly require?
Day by day, Juliana prospers. I know in time she will outshine old Ambrosia, the city that was.
Ah,
Yeah,
yes,
supposed to
that
do
was
that,
the
but
place to be back
pass.
then. But now I have another appointment to keep. Farewell for now, Marcia.
When can I expect news, do you think? About Titanius?
So kind, so caring. What a lucky man Titanius is. Very lucky. Alas, I cannot say when he will recover. Until then, seize the day.
Yes, my Emperor.
Our scouts have sighted new land.
This is where my husband is staying. Alright, so let's select it.
This is the sick wing, mistress. Only medici and slaves may enter.
Oh, look at that. We've already gotten ourselves up to Minor City. So I'm trying to use up some of this wood.
I've got my own ship! I never thought I'd own a ship. Still, I can't help but feel that it's meant to distract me. I wish I knew what was going on.
Alright, so our market is here, which means it's not hitting up here. Our tavern is pretty much covering everybody, which is excellent news. But we're going to keep building out a little bit more this way and up this way. So, let's get a market... no, not yet. Let's get this built. I'm just going to sort of zigzag this up. Ah, we missed it by like... Fine. Let's go here. We don't want a marketplace. I think we're going to put it right here. And then we'll put the tavern right next to it for now. We want our people to definitely... Can we pick this up now? Yay!
I've seen the volcano on the horizon. Occasus. That debris really traveled a long way.
An idol dedicated to Jupiter Occasus.
People still occasionally find pieces of pumice from the eruption. Floating stones, Ere, if you can imagine.
Occasus, creator and destroyer of worlds. Perhaps it once adorned a palace garden, raising its proud head among trimmed hedges. Perhaps it is a nod to the island kings and their less than refined methods of questioning. There's nothing left inside but ash. Could come in handy if you ever need to impress someone. Alright, so now where are we at with this? Okay, and we need to check our goods because we have grown quite a bit. So, consumer goods. Yeah, we need more fish. We need more tunics and more hats. So let's put some more fish there. Copy this. I did not check the oats. I should check those. So go ahead and copy this. Put that right there. And then we don't need to copy our sheep. Our hat maker right over here. Actually, we'll put him right there. And then we'll put our tunic maker right next to him. Let's check on our oatmeal. We could use another oatmeal stand. For show. So let's go ahead and do that. Ooh, I don't know. Yeah, that's what I was afraid of. Let's move this over to here. So we can all of these things. This is going to be one really overworked warehouse, let me tell you. Woof! Anyways. Now. I think I need... agricultural? Yeah, we're going to need more oats for this. There we go. Ah, this is looking like a really good little farming area. I like it. I like it. All right, so we've done that. Let's go ahead and grab...
Waiting for your decree!
We're just gonna... I sort of want to get a lay of the land before we just sail back to our city. Oh, we've got lots of tiles now, so this is good. We can start doing some bread baking. Or do we want to do garum? Bread or garum? We'll start with bread because it's at the lower of the chains. We're going to need... Okay, we're going to need one more charcoal. Alright, we need 2 fields of this. And I want to take advantage of these cliffs here.
Our scouts have sighted new land.
Fill that up. Put another road here. And I said we needed 2 of these, right? Because this is, yeah, so we'll do another one right here. That'll work. So now we have those 2. Now we need a windmill. Or, you know. Where do I want to put this? We do have an... Yeah, but that's going to intrude on that, and I don't really want to intrude on that. Alright, we'll put it over here. But it needs road access. That. We'll need another warehouse, which fortunately we have lots of people for. And then we need 2 bakeries. Oh wait, we need our charcoal burners first and foremost. So we'll put this one... I'm gonna get it close. Oh, that'll work right there. Perfect. All right, so that's there. Now, bread bakers, you have to watch out with the bakeries because they give you +2 income.
Our scouts have sighted new land.
But they also cause higher fire problems. So do be careful about these. I'm going to put 1 here, and then I'm going to put 1 up here, because I do want the extra income. We also need to raise somebody up. Actually, as the bread comes in, they'll naturally increase, so that'll be fine. Not going to worry about it too much. Now, garum, and we're going to need lots of this. So the garum is really painful. So we have a salt pond will do 30 seconds. The scumber shack will do 1 minute. So we'll need 2 of those for 1 salt pond. And then the garum is 1 minute 30. So we're going to need 3 of these to match what comes out of our salt ponds and out of our scumber shacks. Always so much fun doing the math to figure things out. Don't ever change, Anno. Don't ever change. Oh, we found Lily Bayan. Yay. All right, back to where we were.
Our scouts have sighted new land.
We like new land. Yes, yes, we do. We really, really do. It's not a bad little island, really. I quite like it. Oh, what did we unlock here? Oh, so we have the city watch now, Vigiles. Our fire is at negative 146 because of all the things we've got going on. It's probably worth popping... Mostly it's our charcoal and our tile makers, so let's put you there. Our bakeries are also very much incendiary. Put that one there, and I'll just add some roads here. Now, look at that. We have much better fire safety. Things won't be going kaboom. All right, so where are we at down here? Okay, so we've gone
Neptune's
there.
finest!
Oh, it's just...
Ready!
All right, so now it looks like our bread is starting to come in. Yes, indeedy, it is. I don't think we've unlocked the sanctuary. Oh, as I say that. So sanctuary is what starts your religion, and Grammaticus is what starts your research. That's the easiest way to remember it. I think what I want to do is I want to go with the Grammaticus first. This covers a much nicer, bigger area, so I think we'll do that. And then we'll do this. What do we
Research to
Tiles.
progress. Research any specific discovery and reap the benefit.
Research, I really love the fact that we have research. Now,
There are many discoveries one can research. Economic, civic, military. Choose wisely.
I love the research trait. You don't just get everything just because you've built up your city. We're going to get sewing circles.
Our scouts have sighted new land.
So what I've chosen is this first one they tell you to get it, which is your trading post improvements, which allows you to upgrade your trading post. Sewing circles, which helps increase knowledge wherever you happen to have your spinners. Then warehouse organization, so that we can hold more in our warehouses. And market forces, which expands our area of effect for our markets, which will come in quite handy. Then the next thing I want to do is I want to get encampment. That's what provisional castra does. We're also going to want rammed earth because they're going to tell us to build walls at a certain point, and it's really, really expensive to maintain. Yes, I know. All right. So we need some tiles. One more. Oh, there we go. We're good. Let's build.
As a well-known woman, your choice of worship is bound to inspire other temple-goers, mistress.
So now we get to choose our gods. We have Ceres. So she is farming. So she will give you increases to bread, flour, wheat, porridge.
Our scouts have sighted new land.
Porridge, oats, wine, grapes, honeycombs, beer, malt, barley, and olive oil and olives. And it's only to the region that she is applied to, or to the island, basically. And we have Neptune, and he does sardines, garum, anything fishy. How's that? He just likes fish. And then we have Mars for the god of war. I'm going to, for here, I'm going to choose Ceres. So we're going to say set the
A
patron.
simply divine choice. Your people will delight in lighting their lamps for.
And now, as you can see, we have our devotion going up. Now, this is just locally on this island. And then if you do it globally, multiple islands, basically, you will get increases, and for each increase, you will get a shrine. that you
Our
can put up
scouts
for
have
them.
sighted new land.
So, right now we can't put any shrines up, but it is what it is, one thing at a time. Now we also have access to military boot units, which is barracks for our land units, our wooden palisades, wooden gate, our wooden archer towers, and we can now make swords. So, I'm just going to click on each of these so that that little thing goes away. Go away. Thank you. We should probably build our villa at some point. I'm not really stressing it right now. Are you actually going anywhere? You are. And again, I'm going to stress to you, do not rush through this campaign, because when you come back to Latium, if you have rushed it, most of the islands will be taken. So play slowly through here. Don't try to rush it. That way you can actually like have some time to build up your province the way you want it to be built up. Go slow, in other words. That's river slot.
The workers need rope for more stubborn ruins such as this.
Mm-hmm. All right. So how are we doing? We've got 74. We've got 12 plebeian workers, which is excellent. Now let's go check what they need next. Garum. And what I want to do before we advance the campaign is I'm going to want to move some of this stuff off of this island to a different one. That's why I have my boat out there scouting, looking for different islands. I don't know if we'll be able to afford it, but we're going to try to.
Oh, no, I could never be a patrician. I prefer to hear the birds sing than stuff them with camel heels or whatever it is they do.
Right, we're going to go get our boat because I think it is, yeah, it's done doing
So Praetor.
So now we're going to go up here. I always try to do the outer first and then I go for the inner. Now could be the time.
I'm afraid your husband is still unwell. A terrible pain in the joints. Gout, I suspect.
Gout. That's all I'm going to say about that. I'm not going to ruin the story for anybody. I'm just going to tell you to take it slow through the campaign for your island building purposes. The story will advance on its own as we go. I'm not going to tell you what happens. There's little Cassio.
We stand, waiting.
So he's your pirate. Yeah, that's him. He's the pirate. We'll learn more about him. Alrighty, what else do we got going on?
Our scouts have sighted new land.
Right, we're working on Garum. So
The sanctuary is where I feel safest, where I can contemplate.
So let's start with this. Get that going. And then we need 2 skoma shafts. And then we need 3 of these. We're going to put these right over here. Oh, I want to move that. I want that to be right up next to that. And now we're short on workers. But that will fix itself as the garum starts to flow in. So don't have to worry about it. A lot of operation costs there because we went from like 143 to 83. But hey, it is what it is. We're still in the positive, and that's really all I care about. So let's take a look at these islands that we have found so far. So
Our scouts have sighted new land.
iron, murex, flax, olive, resin, mackerel. This would be good for moving our garum to. And maybe even our clay and coal. It's big enough to handle all three of those. And the reason why I want to get the coal off of here is because it's a huge risk to our health and to our fire safety. So. Oh, come on. You're only short by 4. Really? Are you really going to be...
Our scouts have sighted new land.
All right, they're good. So that is a definite contender. And what do we have down here? Minerals, iron, oysters, sanderac, flax, mackerel. Okay. We got minerals, marble, oysters, sanderac, grapes, and more mackerel. They really like their mackerel. Olives. Okay, so we have olives here. Resin, lavender, grapes, marble, and gold. Very, very nice. Minerals, marble, oysters, sanderac, grapes, and mackerel. Oh, this is a nice big city right here. Alright. This has got some good stuffs on it. Except that it's really close to him. And then we got some gold and resin, lavender, olive. And then we're here. Oh, I like this bay right here. It's a very nice bay.
Waiting for your decree.
All right, let's just sort of go over here to check out our outer edge. Back to our port. So let's see here.
Some of the necessary
some
materials
goods, which is
haven't
fine.
reached us.
Our scouts have sighted new land.
Of course they have sighted new land. All right, guys, I'm out of water. And I
Our
need to go to the little
scouts have
girls' room,
sighted
so we're gonna
new
let this sort of
land.
play. And yeah, I will be right back. Hopefully the garum will start. I'm gonna speed this up a little bit. I think what we'll do have you. Oh, well, she's almost there. Hang on. I'll just get the boat back in here in a minute. So what we're going to do is we're going to try to see what else is out here. So by shift clicking, we're going to go there. Hello. There. 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 And we'll have her come back home. Oh, you know what? I didn't do that right. Oh my goodness. I'm such a dork. Go here. There. There. Here. To back home. There we go.
Forward!
I will be right back, guys.
While I have nothing against liberty, the plebeian classes may now be ready for a life in Juliana.
Plebeians. Plebs, Father used to call them. He never bothered to be nice to those he ruled.
soon it will be Empress Julia's birthday, meaning weeks of celebration, one can assume, in the grotesque.
Lucius and I have wonderful memories of tranquil sanctuaries, the scholarly haunts of Ambrosia.
Oh, at home we only celebrate the gods' birthdays. But I suppose emperors are a bit like gods, aren't they?
You need a villa, Ere, essential in demonstrating your control of an island.
A villa? My sister Secunda would die of envy if she heard.
Our scouts have sighted new land.
I wonder what kind of games they used to have here, at the old amphitheater.
Oh, mistress, it was the most violent and repulsive form of entertainment. Nothing that might interest you. Our scouts have sighted new land.
Okay, I see my ship is now on its
Marcia,
way back.
There you are. Listen up. It's about my wife's birthday. Nothing is in place. No garum, for example. Imagine, banquets without garum are as reeds without sound. No, we must have our garum. Look, I don't know anything about sauces and decorations, that sort of thing. What's a feminine touch? I'll leave it all to you.
Yes, Imperator.
Oh, and another thing, Marcia. The decorative drapes. Julia adores a birthday drape. And don't we all?
I'm afraid I'm not very good at weaving, Emperor. I can't make anything as complex as drapes.
No, and I wouldn't expect you to. No, these drapes could only have been woven by the wonderful women of Lily Bayonne. Go introduce yourself to Valeria. She'll have them and more.
I fear there is no good news. Titanius has just come down with colic. A serious condition.
This man is just always sick.
So, Praetor. Marcia, your husband's medici need to be paid. Hand me those solidi, don't be shy.
Ugh. He wants like half our money. has approached you on the sly, demanding you part with 5,000 denarii, possibly to cover your husband's medical expenses. Technically, you haven't seen any Medicae or your husband, but then he is the emperor. A lone slave bears the almighty burden of your chest of coins, possibly as punishment for some misdemeanor, although with Lucius you can never be sure. The emperor leaves without further elaboration on his intentions for your hard-earned denarii.
Good.
Albion, does the Emperor often go around collecting debts for doctors? Somehow I doubt he was telling the truth.
If
Actually,
an
I want to
island
put
is
this up
invaded,
here.
your villa will be the main target. I'd say place it far from the coast. Your first soldiers think they're ready. I dare say the beginning of a mighty legion?
You want it there. Here we go. All right.
Something for your consideration, Eri.
Well, of course, never mind that we have this whole big bay right here. Never mind that. Never mind that. All right, well, let's go to
What could
Albion
you
first.
possibly require?
Which I think is here? Yeah. What could you possibly require? Everything? Just saying. These are locked. We have to progress in the story to get that. Alright, so what do we have going on here? Research. Oh. Four of 7 of the ruins of old Ambrosia.
I must congratulate you, Eri. Your first research success, and surely not the last. Trading posts can now be upgraded, and so benefit from increased storage and extra loading ramps.
Which we are so going to do. There we go. Alright, well, we've done as much as we can on that. And we're doing this one. Now, what do we have in here? We have this bull and this bread. Bull and bread. Bread and bull. Bread bull. I don't think we can tear any of this down
To
either.
clear the larger ruins requires men and materials beyond our present means.
Yeah, Ben. I was just looking. Jeez. Alright. So, the garum seems to not help.
It gives me peace of mind that my husband wears a warm hat.
No, it just gave him income and happiness. Alright, well, we're almost to that point. So let's go ahead and do some more upgrading. Look at that. We are now major colonia. Ooh. Go us. Okay, we haven't unlocked those, so... There we go! I said that, and look at what happened. Perfect. Alright, I think what we're gonna do is we're gonna start...
Lily Bion is no place for respectable young women. Do not try that smirk on me. I was respectable once.
I was respectable once. Well then.
I sourced Arabian drapes for the villa decorations. I hope it's to your liking, mistress.
Time flies. As
Now we should have our garum already. We do. We are good. Got our villa right there. Very, very nice. I need to finish this road. I don't really like how that's done though, right there. All right. Now research is still rolling, so that's good. All right, how's our production doing on stuffs, consumer goods? We're good on porridge, fish, bread, garum, tunics, hats. Okay, so everything is great. We can start working on something. Unlock that. All right, I think we'll work on the soap first because that gives us +2 health, and our health is a little down right now. We need pigs, renderers, we need more charcoal. I do believe we're using all of our coal. Raw materials, no, we are not. Excellent. All right, so let's go get some pigs going. Wait, let's take a look at this. So they do 30 seconds. We'll need 2 renderers, 2 soap makers, 4 lavenders. Wow. All right. Probably gonna need another warehouse just to handle the load here. There we go. Lavender fields. Holy crapper mappers. These things are ginormous. Now, they are nice to grow by your city if you have a spot to do it. We really don't. They require a lot of fields, so you have to be really careful about this. I think we'll put one there. 180 fields. I don't want to cut off access over to that direction. There we go. There's that one. Like I said, we need 4 of these. Put another one here. So there's 2. see, it's 5 across. Just copy this and put it right there. So now we've got all that. So we've got our pigs, we've got our renderers, we've got our charcoal, we've got our lavender, and now we need the soap maker, who we are going to throw down here. And the only reason I'm putting it down here is even though it gives them a bigger bonus on health, it takes away from their happiness. But then again, I guess maybe we've got quite a bit of happiness going on. This takes a minute, and we're trying to do this for 30 seconds, so we'll just throw this one here. So now
I have a few new proposals to take to the Magister someday.
Covering a big portion of our city, which will help with our health. It's just going to make people a little unhappy about the soap maker being there. Alright. Wow, and we went through a lot of people doing that, so it looks like it's time to do some more expansion. Why, yes, please. More expansion is a beautiful thing. Oh, I hate when it does that. Alright, so what are you guys lacking right now? You're lacking a tavern. Alright, well, let's fix that. I had to think about that. I wasn't sure if I really wanted to put it right there. Oh, they want to have a festival. How much is this one going to cost me? 2,000, or we could give them the resources. Let's just give them, we've got plenty of it. Now, do we have a marketplace for you guys? No. So that's the next thing we need to put in.
Waiting for your decree.
Alright, so we need the garum. How much? 5? There we go.
Through the way.
Alright, how is our soap production coming? Oh, there we go. We're getting our first bit of soap.
And do you know, Marcia, Calidus doesn't even know the secret word for Rome.
Doesn't even know it.
There's a secret word for Rome.
Don't worry, if you are loyal, I'm sure you'll learn it in time.
I don't really have a reason for an officium right now, so I'm not going to worry about that. Oh, our fire is back up to -190. Blah. Alright, what's super affecting her? Oh, we have more charcoal, don't we? No, I didn't put any more charcoal. Did I? Oh, I did. No. Fix this road right here. There we go. Ba-dum-ba-bum. What else? Oh yeah, these things over here, the renderers. Where did I put the renderers? They're over here, right? Yeah. What else? Well, tile makers, our renderers, our charcoal buildings. Oh, our bread bakers. Yeah. Not much I can do about that, except maybe put some up here. We did that already. Okay, let's see what he's sick with this time.
Lady Marcia, I must ask you to stay clear of the sick wing. The swamp fever is perilous and has been known to spread.
Lucius seems a bit all over the place.
Alright, so there's the garum.
Julia's birthday. Whew. I know what kind of stuff my sister's like. But an empress?
See how the Villa Augusta changes her complexion for the big day? I sampled your garum, as noxious as I'd hoped. But now for something more important. Julia's birthday present is a temple I had built. Keep it quiet, etc. But those idiots delivered a stack of broken bloody tiles for the roof, and it looks unfinished. Bald as a coot.
Tiles shouldn't be too hard to replace.
Everything has to be in its proper place on her birthday. She deserves only the best.
20 tons of tiles.
We stand, waiting.
And there is no way that Julia does not know that that temple has been built.
Emilia Naucratia to her daughter Marcia.
Before all else, I pray you are not in danger at sea. Give my greetings to your husband. I pray he is kind. I ask you to write me a letter telling me of your welfare and your new household. Choose well your servants and companions for faith and good cheer. I have made obeisance before the gods on your behalf that you may find happiness. Your brother Marcus sends you his greetings. He has joined the Legion and will be posted in Hellas. Farewell, dear daughter, and prosper. To Juliana in Latium, to Marcia Titania from her mother, addressed to the Villa of the Governor, women's quarters.
It's nice to see little Marcus getting on in the world. I hope he likes life in a Legion camp.
We've got quite the nice little place going on here. Here's our little parade going on. Very nice. Alright, enough of that. Enough rebel rousing. Alright, so Well, we've got soap. We probably should start selling some things because we're probably... Ooh, porridge is on the downs trend. All right, we'll sell some bread when it gets over 100. Let's check our porridge, because that's kind of concerning. That should be on the up. Yeah, we're supplying 2, and we're using 1. Fish is good, tunics are good, hats are good. We still need to work on our sandals, but we've got soap, so we can sell soap as well. I think I would like to get our rope making done. Actually, let's just copy these. Let's see, rope is made at 2 minutes per. This is 1 minute, so we're gonna need 2 rope makers per 1 farm. All right. Can we fit this? Put it over by the sheep here. Alright, so now we need 2 of these in order to do this. Alright, now we're making a rope. Sails. We'll need another sheep farm. They make 30, so we'll need 3 sail makers. Yeah, we'll have room for our sheep there. Very nice. Now sail makers. These are fairly large. We are now lacking on plebeians.
Small fish, pungent sauce. My husband loves his garum.
Sandals don't help for that. We need 300 plebeians. Well, we need to do some upgrading anyway, so let's just do that. Haha, amphora and olive oil. We can't do olive oil here because we don't have olives. We've got a nice little city going on though. I'm really, really happy with this. Let's go ahead and unlock this. Alright, so this will give us +2 population, but it also gives us fire safety. Oh, it does help it. Okay. Money and population and health. Alright. I think all of our clay right now, though, is going towards tiles, isn't it? Hang on 1 second. go to raw materials. Yeah, it's all being used. So we'll need another clay pit. So that means we need yet another river slot, which we could do right here. Quite happy with that. If I'm not, I'll change it later. It's simple. And then for the amphoras, we'll need resin. Oh, we don't have resin here. Well, never mind then. Well, should we see if we can see if we can try to colonize another place? And we'll grab the tiles. I don't think we can take any of these because these are big islands that are probably going to be for other people. But this has olives, so let's just go to
Forward!
I guess we could actually, like, do it over... No, here is good, because we can do tree chopping, charcoal maybe, and then build over here. Seems good to me. Hopefully there's enough trees there. But it's got resin and olives. Hopefully we can do this. I don't know if we can or not because it is the scenario or the campaign, so they may not let us do this. Let's see how our research is going. Very nice. 5 more minutes. I do enjoy looking at it from this view.
Waiting for your decree.
My decree. I like the new radial look on the ships too. Looks really nice. No. Currently not possible.
What could you possibly require?
Bah. Bah, I say.
Festina Lente.
Alright, well, then that means we can't really do anything more with these guys because we can't do amphora and we can't do olive oil. The only other thing we do is sandals.
It feels like it does you good to eat a sardine.
Which just gives them fashion, and so I'm not going to stress that right now. All right, let's go through and see what else we can sell. I'm just gonna go through and set these all up. Well, if this ever gets over 100, you can sell them. Alright, I think that pretty much does everything we want. Oh, we can also sell rope if we ever get over 100. Okay, are we over here?
Ah, the tiles. Now all is finally as it should be on her birthday. Yes, I've made sure Bulboria Cersus, cousin Calpurnia, and the rest of that gang are out on the barge.
Good. I would like some sleep in the coming weeks.
It is your birthday, Julia. I refuse to let it pass without notice. You'll soon get into the spirit when you see what the tiles of Juliana have wrought. With a little help from this young lady.
The big surprise you keep talking about? Not too costly, I hope.
Behold the sanctuary of Minerva Juliana, goddess of 1,000 works.
It is beautiful. Thank you, husband, for this thoughtful gift.
Yeah, he only paid 5,000 for it.
Marcia,
Or for
before
me.
you go, I wonder if I could ask a small favor of you. A personal favor. It's about my
okay.
daughter, Diana. Could you find her for me? Invite her to my birthday. The occasion just won't be the same without her.
We stand, waiting.
Alright, so we need to go find Diana. She's so mean, though. I really don't want to. I do want to tear down some more of these ruins, though. We need 20 and 20. So maybe... Let's go ahead and upgrade. There we go. We only have 7 rope in stock. Let's speed this up. Also, Elle can tear down some ruins.
So Julia wants Diana there. Funny how Lucius never mentioned his daughter.
Oh, Gemini in the rough.
Ere, there are 2 gentlemen here to see you. Unless, that is, I am seeing double.
The Roman Imperium is keen to support its governors. Funds were put forward to hire you an aide called Julius Lupus. However, there must have been some bureaucratic misunderstanding because there are 2 Julii standing before you, identical twins. Question is, who would make the better aide? Speak to Brutus Julius Lupus. Brutus claims he can do the work of 10 men, and that he even comes with his own oxen. Little good has he to say of his twin Gaius, who he says is always found behind his desk and never lifts a finger. All right, well, we'll speak to Gaius Julius. Gaius claims to be a reliable landlord, last year alone leasing 70 insulae or more, half of which still stand. Half of which? What happened to the other half? No one is more apt with a ledger, he says, and adds that his twin brother is an illiterate brute only a fool would hire. I'm going to guess... Okay, so yeah, this one gives me workforce from residents plus 20%, or we can get income area effective plus 1.5. Yeah, we'll take the...
A worthy judgment, perchance.
20%. So now we have to slot him in. Oh, we have 2 of these.
Let's work together.
Specialists may improve your island and economy in whichever way you wish.
There. I didn't realize we had an extra specialist. Very nice for health and for production. Good, good. All right, where are we at on rope? $13. Well, let's head down to Latium.
What could you possibly require?
We'll keep an eyeball on the rope. We're just making everybody work. Work, 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 work. We'll get some of those ruins torn down, because that is another thing that we need to do. Build an officia, which I really don't need to do.
You're looking for Diana Augusta? She was here last night, but then sailed off southward.
Southward, she says. Southward. We're almost there on our 20. Come on. A little bit more. One more. Oh, warehouse organization. Perfect. So now we're going to be working on market forces. All right. And then what is this? Quartermastery. Yeah, we're definitely going to want that as well. All right, we have 20. All right, that's going to take a bit.
Waiting for your decree.
No, that's not where I want. I actually wanted you to use
Fair
it
enough.
southward, so we'll go this way.
Forward!
The workers have salvaged something from under that ruin.
Oh, crikeys. You need 20 rope for each one you want to pull down. Ay, 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 ay. Oh, right. He is not here.
What could you possibly
She
require?
is actually here. I don't know why she said southward when this is north, because really it's west.
Through the waves!
All right, where are we at on our gods, too? Oh, we're at 500. Nice. With 294 here. So, population plus 1 at 294. Nice. And then we've got some productivity. So we've now got 20% productivity on our farms. Excellent.
The Lady Marcia, congratulations on landing such an advantageous match. Regrettably, I can't host you today.
Neptune's finest! Ready!
Here she is. A ruinous dice hall, and oh good, our market has been expanded. Excellent. I just want to try to get these last two done before we talk to Marcy.
A small fire has broken out. Too small to be of concern.
Well, that's good. Ugh. Well, we're at 16.
Waiting for your decree!
Diana Augusta.
Oh, it's you. I'm terribly busy at the moment.
Busy with what? Admiring the sunset?
Sunset. If they've missed the signal.
Now, I hate to do this, but a man does have to set an example.
Mercy! Forgive us, Dominus!
Tell us the iron, if you would. It's a shame, really. We've such shortages since the Pax, but runaways don't sell well. Not to nice, respectable homes.
So many slaves. Where is he taking them?
Hasn't Father told you anything?
The Emperor knows this man?
Oh, yes. He is Kaizo Syricus, a family friend.
Well, that was dramatic.
I can't believe you don't know him. He practically runs this province. Never sullies his hands. He's got people who do it for him.
Runs this province? With 100 slaves and some barrels for brains that are only good for torture?
Oh. He has other men. You just didn't see them. Legion veterans, murderers. Not as much call for their talents under Pax.
Really? There must be good takings here, if he's built such an operation.
Oh yes, the best. He's got ships all along the North African coast. But he's made himself at home here.
It makes sense. Everyone coming to the Empire has to pass through here. I'm surprised I managed to slip through his net.
Oh, come on. For you, there was never real danger.
Okay.
None of your business, really.
Look, I can't help but notice that those slaves they punished were trying to escape by boat.
So what if they did? What decent folks wouldn't want to be free? My household slaves used to tell me stories.
Well, they would, wouldn't they?
But it's not like this. I know it's true. They were Roman citizens snatched by slavers on their way to Latium.
If they had the papers to prove it, it would be quite the scandal. Roman citizens indeed.
That just goes to show what you know. Missy, if you were kidnapped, wouldn't you want someone to help?
Okay.
Family friend? What does that mean?
Oh, come on. Don't act so innocent. Everything that is happening in this province is happening under my father's nose.
So, the Emperor allows him to go about his business? What is he supposed to do about it?
Well, he cannot hand him privileges most patricians can only dream of. I don't know how or why, but Syricus is up to something and my father is in on it. Something bad. But from what I hear of Decimus and Egyptus, your father, you probably take no offense at injustice.
Look here. If you think my father ever discussed politics with me, you are wrong. One last thing. Your mother asked me to invite you to her birthday.
What? Please. And why in the name of sweet Juno would she be asking you?
I don't know. It was her idea. I wasn't keen on coming here, trust me. I know you hate my guts.
I'm surprised Mother doesn't hate you. Father's new favorite.
What? So that's what you think? That's ridiculous. The Emperor is old, and I'm married.
As if that ever stopped him. And you? Are you fond of your husband, Marcia Titania?
I really don't know. What are you getting at?
Oh, please, we both know dear Titanius is dead. They buried him during the wedding ceremony. I saw it.
Dead? So that's why he never turned up. But I don't understand. What's the point? Why would they do that? Why marry me to a corpse?
Golly. You didn't know?
No. No one's bothered to tell me anything. People don't, as a rule. My father chose this man, and the Emperor, he insisted.
Jupiter's bolts, of course! This is Father's doing. I should have known! He's such a vicious, lying piece of cobros!
Well, I would say that she's pretty angry. Diana will not attend the party. Diana will attend the party. I'm gonna go with will not attend the party. No, we'll go with edging her on. Okay, we're gonna stay here for just a minute. And see if we've got our ropes.
You have been building for 2 hours, Harry. May I suggest some refreshments?
Sure, you can suggest. It doesn't mean I'm going to listen to you. Provisional Castro was discovered. Excellent. How did that get ruined? Oh, that fire,
folks.
probably.
We don't have much to offer.
All right, what do we get?
The workers have salvaged something from under that ruin.
We have to get rid of some of our wood in order to collect it. All right, let's bring our ship back.
We advance!
Because I do want to get this last one here. It just needs rope as well. We're already halfway there. All right, that's to build the officium. I don't care about the officium. We got tiles and we've got wood. Alright, let's slow this down for a minute.
Neptune's finest! Ready!
You're going to tell me that we're full, right? So we're going to do that. Musings of a Natural Philosopher. At that time, my sister Cecilia served at the great temple of Ambrosia. A day before we were due to meet, I saw a cloud that was extending like a vine, growing tendrils in every direction. As I watched, the walls started shaking so violently that everything in the room was turned upside down. We ran outside, yelling, the servants covering their heads, for some of the statues in the garden had started toppling down. There we saw that the cloud advanced, just as the sea seemed to retreat from it, leaving the fish stranded in its wake. Darkness descended, a starless night full of choking black smoke. Ashes fell like snow, and all I could see henceforth was the glint of distant fires. Alrighty then. Alright, how close are we to pulling this one?
What could you possibly require?
Ugh, I'm stuck with 65 wood on me. Alright, we're almost there. Alrighty. Let's see if we can get this torn down. See what other goodies we can find in the muck. In the meantime, I have to go to the little girl's room. I will be right back, guys. We're waiting for 20 rope. We should have it any minute now. Okay, we surpassed our rope. Let's go ahead and tear down this other ruin. Watch, it's probably going to give me some more planks. exactly what it gave me. You know, they can just sit there.
The workers have salvaged something from under that ruin.
All right.
Legion's finest! Ready!
Back to her. Look at this. We have a well-oiled machine going on here. Don't know why our money is so low, though. And it just went into the negative, which is very strange. Alright, get that going. Oh, it's back in the positive. Very strange. Very, very strange indeed. And now it's back in the negative again. What is... Our population is not changing. Are we running out of things? We could use more porridge, but it's not like a... Wait, why is our porridge taking a dip? I forgot my water. Are we out of porridge? No, we have 149. Hang on a second. Where is my warehouse here?
Is it too little demand, perhaps?
Where did we move our warehouse to, guys? Because this isn't the only one that's serving the area. Oh, here it is. We might be having issues because of that. Which we probably should go through and just do all of these. We have plenty of workers. Yeah, look how busy they are. Oh my goodness. Okay. One sec, I have to go get my water. Water retrieved. Okay, so we're gonna go and talk to her.
What could you possibly require?
I can't believe they kept lying to my face, making excuses. Especially Ben bloody Barlian.
We will make him pay. Come, we have a party to crash.
You know all my reasons for resenting the Emperor. What's your story?
I'm gonna do something real quick.
Where do I even start? He's ghastly and cruel. He just hides it well. He never feels seen unless he's putting someone down.
That does sound pretty bad. I'm surprised he's never threatened to marry you off.
Oh! Oh, he wouldn't dare! Mother's been adamant about it.
There we go.
He could
That's
have
done.
overruled her if he really wanted to. I mean, what can she do? She's only his wife.
She's the Empress. Mumsy is a force to be reckoned with. At least, she used to be.
The eruption appears to have obliterated old Ambrosia. I wonder what that must have been like, to witness the end.
Well, we used up a bunch of wood. That's a good thing. Alright, we are here.
Diana, how pretty you are. It's lovely to see you.
Happy birthday, Mum. I've missed you.
Marcia, thank you for my daughter.
Oh, of course.
Alright, time to talk to good old
What is
Julia.
this? Have you come to gloat, girl, after you selfishly broke your mother's heart?
Lucius, please. I invited her.
After all she's done? Defying me in public, spewing gossip up like lava.
Gossip? It's all facts, Father. I assure you. Tell me, when were you planning on telling Marcia that her husband is dead?
Diana! By Jove!
Oh, come on. He's been dying for years. The real question is, why hush it up? Who is the governor in his absence? Kaizo Syracuse?
You've said enough, girl. Leave or I shall have you removed.
Oh, but I'm not done yet. The rosebush patch. Is that where you buried him? Next to Paul, next to my baby brother?
Don't you dare talk about my son.
Why shouldn't I? Don't pretend you cared. You've made that clear when you left to comfort yourself with other women.
This is all a lie. Disgusting filth.
Lucius? Lucius?
Father! Oh, Jupiter, I didn't mean to.
Medicus!
There's no heartbeat. I think he's dead.
Oh, it's all my fault.
Friends, please. If none of you can help, then at least give us peace. Leave us, do you hear?
Well then, that's one
Emperor
dead
Lucius
emperor.
is dead. Just like that. Do I stay? Do I try to go back home? Probably not the best idea.
Empress Julia will need you, Ere, to take care of the body. Return to her when you feel the time is right.
Please, not yet.
The Emperor is dead. Dun dun dun! I have to attract 29 more residents.
This fish is the salt of the sea. Helios, the cap that made me a free chap.
Oh, I hate when it does that.
Away, Praetor.
I believe Lady Julia will receive us again now.
That didn't take long.
Festina Lente.
I don't think there's really much more that we can do here other than increase our lovely, yeah, these guys here. It's tax, or it's, you know, it's all taxes that we're getting. Yeah.
I'm very sorry for your loss, Empress Julia.
Oh, Marcia. I thought you were another messenger from Rome. They won't leave us in peace.
If there is anything I can do...
I cannot keep him here any longer. The pyre, the sacrifice to Ceres, it would be easier if you could take the body and afterwards gather his ashes. It will be a ceremony among those closest to him.
Of course. I'll see to it.
Hello, Marcia.
I'm very sorry.
Thank you.
I thought it would be nice if we could have the pyre near Ambrosia. Diana, dearest, perhaps you and Marcia can arrange the sacrifice. It's strange. It sounds silly, but I never imagined he could die. He was always so alive.
Great. Now, can I have his body, please?
Neptune's finest! Ready! Waiting for your decree!
Alright, so
It
now...
wasn't his heart. I argued him to death, Marcia. I owe him. I owe him this much. I wish Paul had never died. Maybe we would have been different.
There are signs of public unrest.
So, for public unrest, you go into here and you grab one of these, the Custodia, who will then do their best to ensure that you don't have riots. Oh, what does Ben want?
As painful as it appears, a touch of civil unrest is normal in a growing city.
Thanks for that, Ben. Are we here? Yeah, we're here.
What could you possibly require?
So, where do you think we should light the pyre?
How about the old amphitheater?
Sounds good. I'm sure you know best.
Says the girl who accused me of sleeping with her father.
That's fuel enough for the Emperor's pyre.
Alright, we have to build a bunch of ornamentation. Let's see where else. Sort of thinking maybe at the other end of this strip here. Put one there. 5 flower arrangements. And 5 statues. I thought we had one that was sort of bigger. You can bet that the DLCs will be packed with decorations. To receive Empress Julia. I mean, not that it really matters. Where's the pleasure barge? Oh, it's over here already. All right.
Here we are, then. Thank you, Marcia. Lucius would have appreciated you being here today.
Empress Julia?
No need for such formality. Not here. Not now.
I'm here, Mum.
Your father and I had many happy years. We faced everything together. everything. We had you, your brother, and despite everything, I know that he loved you. And he loved me. I have been Julia Augusta for longer than I was ever Julia Prima. All those years. I should be grateful. But all I can think is, if only we'd had more time.
I'm very sorry.
I'm sorry, Mum. It's all my fault.
Nonsense, dear. You are my light. And you always will be. I thank you, Marcia. Now I must return to the villa and face the future. I can't hold off those messengers forever.
Alrighty, to hear news from the capital.
Waiting for your decree.
All my warehouses are full. This is so sad. Are we out of research? Oh my goodness, we are. We sailed through that. Oh my goodness. Let's see here. What do we want? Voluntary vigilance is not a bad thing to do. Wells, Cult Minerva, Watchtowers, and let's see here, Portatores, latrines. Those are also good. Hospitality. I'm not worried about shrines just yet. I think we got repair cranes. And that. What do we got over here? I guess we can go depots. We'll do voluntary vigilance. And wells. Oh, we're back to slow speed. Let's go at least medium speed. Our city looks pretty good.
Marcia, a messenger from the capital.
What is it?
Grave news.
My parents are dead? Is my brother dead?
There's not time for me to grieve. Calidus's forces have seized the Senate. They made him emperor. And at the tips of swords, our allies swallow their promises to this house.
Promises they made to your husband.
I told him they would never let me rule.
Lady Julia Augusta, confiding in a friend.
Are you here to kill me?
I'm not an animal, but I am the Emperor. Your mad ambitions are over.
You'd strong-arm me from Sanctuary in my time of mourning.
I will not desecrate your temple. You can remain here under house arrest, while my men strip this place of its assets.
Oh my.
You see, it's not Falernian vintages and heavy drapes that made Rome, but virtue in war. That's why it's time to reassign those no longer fit for office.
Titanius will be sent to Albion.
Albion? What for?
To prove himself, or be forgotten. A real governor cannot rule from bed.
Things will change, Marcia. I still have allies and the protection of this temple. If he is exiling Titanius, you will be expected to follow. Remain loyal, and you will be rewarded.
Empress Julia.
And be careful who you trust.
Alright, off to Albion, I guess we're going.
Your city is impressive.
Ben Balian. Ben. I know you're around. Come on out. We need to talk.
I was merely waiting for your return, mistress. As it happens, I have heard the ill news. Exile. A terrible fate.
Yes and no. He exiled Titanius. What will happen, do you think, if Calidus finds out he's dead? I know he is. The truth, please.
Oh, mistress. You should not speak of these things where others might overhear. You see, Calidus has long been suspicious of your husband. Should there be some rumor pertaining to his illness, I fear suspicion would fall on you. As his wife and a close friend of the Empress, you would be in grave danger.
Thank you, Ben. That only partially sounded like a threat. Great. Just great. What do I do now?
Emperor...
I suppose he can do that. I wonder, though, how are we supposed to leave without a ship?
We stand, waiting.
Alright. Empty the flagship's cargo. Well, that should be easier said than done.
Emperor Calidus wishes to confiscate all of Lucius's chattels, which unfortunately includes your flagship.
Oh, goody. We're going to hear from the Emperor himself. Could you go away, please, so I can read? Thank you. Awe atke wale, Governor
Don't disappoint
Titanius.
me, Governor.
While you are sprawling on your cushions, the Empire has descended into chaos. Be aware that the bare-faced laziness endorsed by Lucius shall not be tolerated under my rule. But now that you are exiled to Albion, let us see what harm you can do. Know that I do not allow my governors to rule from bed. The true governor will take back control of the unruly islands. You will heed me in this, though I can tell you the place is a bastard to manage. Should you succeed, I might not throw you to the lions. P.S. I expect you to take all your slaves and household with you, especially your wife, who is so friendly with Lady Julia. By command of the Emperor Gnaeus Firmius Calidus. Well, I don't know how we're going to get... I guess we could just drop it, but...
Fire has started in your city.
You guys not have access...
Oil lamp, not again!
There we go. That will help.
Neptune's finest! Ready!
How do I drop this? We used to be able to drop... There we go. And now we have to take this back to there. I guess I could have just done it there. Oh, no, he's over here? Yeah, over here.
Forward!
Now we get to build our own shipyard. Yay! Not now, Ben.
Fine, give me your boat. Be quick about it.
Okay, it is actually on there.
Oh, it is all most untimely, mistress.
Which are you referring to exactly? The old Emperor dying? Or the new one acting as if he owns the place? Which I suppose he does, because I can tell you, these last few days haven't been fun. And I've got a feeling it's going to get worse.
Ah, perhaps, given a little time, I might be able to reach out to potential allies and find a host who could take you in, temporarily.
That's very kind of you, but a life in hiding does not much appeal to me.
As you will, mistress. I regret it has come to this.
Banished to Albion. Now this is one of the things I really like, that you can actually customize them a little bit. I do want to add ores to this one. I can't add any extra storage.
I heard you wanted money from you for the party. Here. I hope this covers it.
So that's the ship we're going to build. And we got 11,000, which is beautiful. I like having large sums of money. It makes me happy.
Construction of a ship has finished. Given the circumstances, a fine ship, Ere.
I like it too. Though, the shipwrights asked about Titanius. I wasn't sure what to say.
Perhaps we may speak of that another day, mistress. The Emperor has conveyed his latest instructions.
Good. Anything paid for by the taxpayer is subject to investigation, including this here ship.
To my daughter.
I'm told you were there when Lucius hit the floor like a fat sack of ducks. Does nothing about that strike you as unusual?
Well, I don't know. Seemed as if he was struggling to breathe, but he was quite old, you know.
Funny, because I heard his own family killed him. A lifetime of lies. Every form of intrigue passed his daughter's lips, they say.
People say many things when they believe others want to hear them. Oh, Emperor.
I don't like your tone, girl. If you're hiding something from me, it won't go well for you. Now go on. Tell Titanius to bugger off.
To my daughter, Marcia Tricia, by the time this letter finds you, you are a married woman. I congratulate you on accepting your womanly duty. I hope you will continue to set a good example for your sisters. Prosper and hail. Joy.
We stand, waiting.
Yeah, this will do just fine. Consider it my new flagship. So there. Yeah, I suppose I have to go see him one more time.
Time flies, as do we.
Okay, well, they're repairing, but nothing's been actually destroyed. That's good.
Still hanging around, girl? Go fetch the governor.
He's rude. Ah, but this looks so good. I can't wait to get back and do more here, because I'm sure we will be back. Watchtowers were discovered. Yeah, we'll do the night watch. I might want to get some slingers, too. I love this. We're just going to brute force our way right through the ships. Excuse me, pardon me, excuse me. Oh, didn't mean to ding your bow. Or actually, that'd be your prow. All right, dude. What do you want?
What do you think this mature female elephant is for? I doubt it's seaworthy.
What could you possibly require?
I believe Emperor Calidus intends her to be a symbolic reassertion of force in the region of Albion, Ere.
I only have
Much like
one cargo.
the one Emperor Servius Julius Albus used to crush the Celts into their own soil.
Oh dear. I'm sure that will help us avoid any kind of unwarranted attention.
Very funny, mistress.
Well, we don't have any more cargo room, so we'll figure it out when we get there, right?
We advance. But who will guard the guards?
Seriously?
You're Marcia Titania. You didn't mention that earlier. Go get your precious husband and tell him I want him to move his bony ass to Albion.
I'm trying.
Action be our shield. Mariners, forward!
I think I'm supposed to stockpile our stuff, and I can't. Oh, I guess we can go say hello to Villa Augusta, or say goodbye, or whatever it is we're going to do.
We advance.
Well, we figure out how we're going to do this. So let me guess. I can't take a warship. I have to take, like, the little ship. The little teeny tiny, this dinky little crappy ship. I'm only allowed to build one ship. Well, that really royally sucks.
I guess this is goodbye. I'm sorry.
My dear girl, do not pity me. It is I who should apologize. You have been lied to more than once in my presence. I beg your forgiveness for not telling you that Titanius is dead. He died of a fever 2 weeks before the wedding. If we'd made his death public, Calidus would have been granted his post. Lucius was desperate. He needed this province, and more than anything, he needed time. The wedding was his way of keeping Titanius alive. He meant to restore the province to set me up for the future. All while keeping you in the dark.
Oh.
I begged him to confide in you, but he would not listen. So many lies. And if one good thing came of it, it's you, Marcia. You were a better governor than Titanius ever was. Lucius may have done so for selfish reasons, but he gave you power. And I saw you grow into it. I do not wish to see it taken from you. So, here is my advice. You have to keep Titanius alive. Don't tell them you're on your own. Take his place. Lie.
I understand what you're saying, but I don't think it'll matter what people think. Not where I'm going.
Marcia, Albion is still part of the Empire. One day, not only will you return to Juliana, but it shall be returned to you. But until then, I need you to be safe. Calidus will never accept a woman in your position, nor will others. Keep up the ruse. Stay alive. And may Minerva watch over you.
Alrighty then. We've been encouraged to continue lying to our emperor.
We
That's
stand
probably not a good
waiting.
thing. But we need, obviously, a different ship. Items or goods to bring with you. And we can't build a secondary one, so we're going to have to sell this one. Or I guess we're just going to dunk it, I guess. Sink it, but we gotta put the elephant away first. Can't lose the elephant! Oh, can we speed things up a little bit here? Thanks.
What could you possibly require?
Or... oh, I have to bring the elephant with me. Never mind. Alright, well, we're going to add ores.
Where's the old fart? Still in bed? Well, go ahead and wake him. Or I'll do it. And I'll march him to the docks, naked.
I wonder if that'll still give me the carry cargo I want. We shall see. If it does, we're all good. We can grab wood, grab the elephant. Maybe, I don't know if we need tiles. I can't remember if we, yeah, we do need tiles. You need to take a screenshot. All right, halfway done.
Still hanging around, girl? Go fetch the governor.
Oh, shut up. Go away. Your mother dropped you on your head. Explains why you're so rude.
Construction of a ship has finished.
Waiting for your decree.
We still only have one. All right, so let's take... there we go. Fine, we'll just build a normal, everyday Pentecoster or whatever they call this thing.
You're Marcia Titania. You didn't mention that earlier.
Yes, I did.
Go get your precious husband and tell him I want him to move his bony ass to Albion.
He really wants me gone. All right, so wood, tiles, elephant. Is there anything else maybe we should take? I can't think of anything else. All right, ship is just about done.
Construction of a ship has finished.
What could you possibly require?
I guess that's all we're gonna have room for anyways. All right, items. Take that and that.
You really are a little feeks, aren't you? Go.
But who will guard the guards? Hmm?
Nobody's gonna guard the guards. Alright, let's go. Let's go. Ooh, coordinated volleys has been discovered. Awesome. Oh, we're leaving right as the sun's setting. Oh. Oh, wait. They're there? Oh my gosh.
Waiting for your decree.
Oh, so, maybe another day in Latium while we travel the seas. Yep.
Where's the old fart? Still in bed? Well, go ahead and wake him. Or I'll do it. And I'll march him to the docks, naked.
He's just rude. We'll go ahead and upgrade that too before we leave. Because, why not? Alright, where are we at?
Actions be our shield.
Yeah. Journey to World's End?
My name is Marcia Titania, and I am an imposter. I've taken a dead man's place.
Banished to the last fringes of the earth, we pass beyond all knowledge.
Land ahead. Remember what we agreed.
I dread to think of it.
And who might you be? You're no Imperial messenger. Pentaconta. What's all this? Where's your commander?
I am Gaius Titanius, governor.
Titanius, I heard you were ill. Very ill.
Oh, you know, the bracing sea breeze. He's a changed man.
So I see. And you brought a Lucanian cow. A beast of war.
The Emperor said he was to ride...
No riding. You must have misunderstood. Come. Let me introduce you to the chief of the Capel.
Corvinus, I can't pay tax if the Skaha keeps snatching up my fillies.
Manx? News from Latium. New governor.
Ave, chief.
Manx anxious. But what's this magnificent beast? It's got a long face.
So it does. Listen, Titanius. 2 islands lie beyond the White Cliffs. An outpost on either would extend the Limes, offering some foothold against our enemy, the Skaha. Tread carefully. She will be watching.
Well, okay.
Restless raiders roam these seas. If anyone here is friendly, it is certainly not them.
What could you possibly require?
Let's slow this down a bit. We need to make a decision about where we're going to land.
That was a close call. I think the Procurator already suspects something is off.
I really do not think it wise to lie to him. You might alienate the only person still in touch with the Empire.
You mean the only one who could rat me out to the Emperor? Ben, I'm sorry it had to be you. I just don't... You know I can't.
The truth has an unfortunate habit of revealing itself at the worst possible time. I hope you will reconsider the need for secrecy.
And then what? Wait until they drag me back and lock me up in a temple, like they did with Julia? Marry the Procurator? No thanks. I may be forced to play their petty games, but I am not going to let them dictate my moves.
I think I'm liking this one
Since you are doing
better.
us all a favor here, the treasury at Whitecliff can cover your first settlement.
$10,000 denarii? Okay, so the
Our
quest here
scouts have sighted new land.
explains that Calidus has set aside a float to keep you above water on your mission to Albion. The new Emperor
Our
clearly...
scouts have sighted new land.
The new Emperor clearly hadn't expected you to arrive so well prepared, but the Fourth Curator is hardly one to keep other people's money for himself. Oh, yeah.
I'd never call
I
you
am.
indecisive.
Well, that's good, because I'm really not. I think
We thank
I
you,
want to
Procurator.
settle... Yeah, we'll settle over here.
Mariners, forward!
This is the larger bay, but I'm going to be moving over here to do, it's like, I don't know, whatever it is we got to do. Whatever it is we got to do. We're going to be doing it. All right, let's speed this up again. Should be a challenge.
We shall be lost here. Lost.
All right.
Waiting
let's-
for your decree!
Please, Ben. The way you go on, you make tearful Eno look cheerful. As soon as you have your nose in some ledgers, you'll feel a lot better. You'll see.
Better? I won't feel better so long as I am condemned to sodden marsh.
Oh, come on, it could be a lot worse, Ben. Yeah, all right. We'll just get this set up. Actually, hang on a second, because I don't want them living by the marsh. Point halfway here. Idea how we're actually going to do this. These are very tiny little islands. Alright, so now we have new options available. Cockles or eels? I can't say I'm a fan of either of these. Let's get them started with something, though, at least. Alright, so as soon as that starts coming in, they'll have food. Let's see here. How many do we need? We need 20 waiters. There are waiters here.
What could you possibly require? We advance.
I just sent my ship off to scout. Alright, so how many do we have so far? We have 40.
A winkle among your cockles is a gift from the sea.
Okay, wait a minute. It tells me there's 40 up here, but it says I need 20 and I'm only at 18 of 20?
Our scouts have sighted new land.
That seems not right. Increased by population. Harbor buildings 35. Residences
Feels like
plus
our
9.
heads have been in mist.
Available
we need a
is
leader.
40.
One who can make decisions.
Our scouts have sighted new land.
Am I seriously going to have to build more housing? Finally. So they have a market, but they have bardic hearths. Alright, well, we're gonna put the market, I think. Oh, I gotta
Our
put that
scouts
road.
have sighted new land.
And we will put the bardic hearth right there. Good thing we have a lot of money. Fix this road. Alright, so now we need to get our woodcutters going.
Come all the way out here?
Yep, you're still good. Okay, good, good. Perfect, perfect, perfect. And then we'll want 2 of these. There we go.
Now for houses. Whitecliff. That's the Procurator's Isle.
Yep. Yep.
Governor Titanius. Marcia Titania. When you've time, I'd like to hear more about what's going on at home. I can't believe old Lucius is on the warpath again.
Governor
Us
requests.
wayward souls want guiding.
A passing waiter sees your toga, bright with the colors of Roman nobility, and throws himself at your feet. Alas, his well-meaning gesture causes mud from a nearby puddle to splash over your hems. You sigh. Speaking no Latin, he gestures frantically to the wares strapped to his ponies, freshly woven reed shoes and tunics. They're yours for the taking if you wish. Do you accept his offering of apology? Show
It's your
forgiveness.
song, Ward of the Fenland.
The waiter has never known such mercy. He lowers his head in deep gratitude, hops atop his pony, and splashes off before you change your mind. Could it be that a new dawn of moderation and compromise has risen upon this land, what with your tenure as governor? Time will only tell.
May your river run clear.
Our scouts have sighted new land.
Excellent. We like new land. We like new land. Okay, so now we can get them some clothing. Reed shoes and tunics.
Our scouts have sighted new land.
Let's start with the tunics.
Our scouts have sighted new land. Our scouts have sighted new land.
How am I off by that much? Oh, because that's only 4. I must have done my layout wrong.
Our scouts have sighted new land. Our scouts have sighted new land.
And then we'll put a warehouse down here.
Our scouts have sighted new land.
So much land. All right, they've started getting their tunics. Life is good. They've got food. They've got tunics. What?
I have prepared something for you, Ere.
Oh, yeah. So this is where we have our split culture thing that we can do. Well, we're quickly getting up into the positive, which is quite nice to see. Not gonna lie. What?
May I remind you of a certain topic?
Yeah. We haven't gotten that far yet. Oh. I'm parked way out there. Alright guys, well, this is where I am going to call it. And we will return to Anno 117 on Tuesday. Yeah, because it's my new little addiction. Thoroughly going to enjoy playing over the weekend when I get a chance. I got some things going on this weekend. So, anyways, it was a lot of fun. Thanks for hanging out with me. I hope you enjoyed. I do enjoy it so much. I'm really enjoying the campaign for this. I'm really sad that, unfortunately, Tavern Keeper, we finished so early. I wish I had just finished it yesterday. That would have been nice to start off this morning. But hey, it is what it is, right? So do me a favor. If you're on YouTube, hit the like and subscribe button. And if you're over on Kick, hit that follow if you would, please. It really does help me out. And I will see all of you lovely people on Tuesday. In the meantime, enjoy